I'm sure you must have observed some roadblocks as well in the entrepreneurial ecosystem. So, what are your suggestions to build a strong fundamental value and profitability in business?
So, if you just think about some of the roadblocks that most startups today face, perhaps obviously the government has created some policies that are very favorable to startups, which is significantly exempting them from taxes and stuff like that for some years. However, taxation of stock options, for example, is rather too complex. Levies that are there on investments and capital gains made by some of the early stage investors can also do with a lot of easing, and there needs to be more clarity over there. Tax reforms are very much needed. Legal issues, for example, when I was doing my last startup, one of the biggest challenge was that for everything that I was trying to do, it made a lot more sense to incorporate myself in the US. So a lot of startups have been incorporating themselves. They start off in India, but they incorporate themselves in the US or in Singapore or some of the other friendlier countries. And that's a huge loss to India, right? I mean, you've got not only startups moving out of India, only the back-end work then happens in India. A majority of the front-end selling, etc., happens outside the country. And a lot of the investments then come outside the country too. So India needs to ease up a lot of rules around that, because issues around round tripping and all of that become a big burden for a variety of startups. And the other issues, of course, are long drawn processes around registration of patents and trademarks and lack of incentives for research and development, etc., which a lot of the outside countries have done.